In 1993, on the eve of democracy in South Africa, Amy Beale, a Fulbright scholar from Stanford University studying the role of women in South Africa, was stoned and stabbed to death by a mob of young men in the township of Gugulethu in Cape Town. After the 4 young men were convicted and sentenced to 18 years in prison, they applied for amnesty through Archbishop Tutu's Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Determined to honor their daughter's commitment to South Africa and its people, Amy's parents, Peter and Linda Beale, participated in the Commission's hearings. In an act of forgiveness, they chose to support amnesty for the youths, and the men were set free after spending 5 years in prison. After their release, 2 of the young men, humbled by the act of forgiveness, chose to dedicate themselves to the development of underprivileged youths and reached out to the Beales. Today, they continue to work with the Amy Beale Foundation, helping to ensure a brighter future for thousands of children. The Amy Beale Foundation is a non-profit organization in South Africa focused on youth education, development and empowerment. Programs are aimed at underprivileged youths aged 5 to 18 living in challenged and vulnerable communities in and around Cape Town. With a staff of dedicated coordinators, facilitators and volunteers from all over the world, the Foundation currently runs after-school programs at schools in Nyanga, Crossroads, Gugulethu, Philippi, Khayelitsha and Manenberg, each hosting up to 300 children per day. Various cultural and educational activities offer students healthy alternatives to all the negative influences and unlocks their creative talent. These programs run from Mondays to Thursdays as well as Saturdays, with a meal being offered to each child daily. During the school day, the Youth Literacy Program reaches hundreds of children in various schools. This supplements the shortcomings of the educational system in the challenged and vulnerable communities. Groups of children are taught the violin, guitar, recorder, brass, marimba, choir at various times and at different schools and venues in the townships. In our HIV/AIDS prevention program, children are educated about the dangers and causes of HIV/AIDS and substance abuse through peer education. Striving to create a new order of artistic excellence, drama, visual art and dance is an especially effective tool in allowing children to express themselves and to convey the important message of prevention, danger and causes of HIV/AIDS, abuse and violence.
Who eats a frog?
The Greening, Environment and Poverty Alleviation Program works to teach children the importance of health and nutrition, respect for the environment, growing vegetable gardens, poverty alleviation, and much more. Coached by enthusiastic foundation staff members and volunteers, the Sports Development Program provides an opportunity for local youth to develop their skills and to channel their energies into healthy and constructive activities. Because of the success of our programs over the last decade and our mission to continue the reconciliation process between South Africa's privileged and less privileged citizens, various measures have been put into place to ensure future sustainable income, such as the Amy Beale Cultural Township Tours. The sale of Amy's Rose, Amy's Wines, Amy's Bread, My School Card, as well as the Relate bracelets also bring in a much-needed source of income. Funding and support is needed to continue and grow our vast array of successful programs. The number of children we can reach is directly proportionate to the amount of funding we are able to raise. We are appealing to individuals and organizations for support so that we can continue our vision of providing a brighter future with greater opportunities for children from challenged and vulnerable communities.
Dum